Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel Happy Learning. This is Bindu Devi. In previous video we discussed chapter polynomial from class 9 CBSE. There we learn the difference between algebraic expression and polynomials. In today's video, its continuation, that means the classification of polynomials. What is constant polynomial, what is zero polynomial, and what is the zero of the polynomial, and of course the exercise 2.1 we are covering in today's video. Classification of polynomials on the basis of terms and powers or degree. In polynomials, if polynomial having only one term, then it is known as monomial. For example, 2x digit, if only digit if it is coming, then also it is monomial. 5x cube, it is monomial. Y, letter only came, then also it is what? Monomial. In polynomial, if there are two terms, for example x plus 1, there are two terms, y raised to 30 minus 1, two terms, so its name it is what? Binomial. In polynomial, if there are three terms, then it is known as trinomial. Now classification on the basis of degree or powers. In polynomial, variable's power, if it is 1, that means the highest degree of that polynomial, if it is 1, it is known as linear polynomial. The polynomial's degree, if it is 2, then it is known as quadratic polynomial. If the polynomial's degree is 3, then it is known as cubic polynomial. Constant polynomial. If digits alone, if it is coming, then we can say that is constant polynomial. Some examples I written here. 2 is a constant polynomial, negative 7, 1020, negative 80. All the digits, it is known as what? Constant polynomials. Next one, zero polynomial. The digit 0, it is known as zero polynomial. Now next one, we have to learn zero of the polynomial. What is the zero of the polynomial? Just previously we just learned zero polynomial. Zero polynomial, it is nothing but it is 0 only, the digit 0. But zero of the polynomial, it is something different. Now let us check what is zero of the polynomial. Here I written a polynomial. Suppose p of x is equal to x plus 5. It is a polynomial. Now for what value of x this polynomial tends to 0? This polynomial's answer will come as 0. Which value we have to substitute for x? So here we know, if instead of this x, if we are taking negative 5, then the result is what? 0. So negative 5 helps us to reach to 0. That means the result to 0. So that why negative 5 is the 0 of this polynomial. In short, 0 of the polynomial means which value helps us to become 0. That value is known as 0 of the polynomial. Now how to get that 0 of the polynomial? For that, there is a method. Method is like this thing. What is the polynomial that we have to write? X plus 5, and that polynomial we have to equate to 0 because we have to get 0, no? So we have to first itself we are equating to 0, then solve this equation, simple equation, we will get the value of x. How we are solving this equation? By transposing method. X is equal to 0 minus 5, because this 5 is here, left hand side of the equality it is positive 5, so on the other side it is negative 5. So x is equal to 0 minus 5, so therefore what is the value of x? Negative 5. So what is the 0 of the polynomial? Negative 5. Okay, now one more example here. 2x plus 5, what is the 0 of this polynomial? For that, 2x plus 5 equal to 0. Now we are doing the transposing method. 2x is equal to negative 5, because 5 is here plus, on the other side it is negative. Now x equal to negative 5 by 2. So for this polynomial, what is the 0 of the polynomial? That is negative 5 by 2. We can do the checking method also. If we are substituting x value in this polynomial, we will get 0. Okay, so this is the 0 of the polynomial. Next, exercise 2.1. In 2.1, first question. Which of the following expressions are polynomials in one variable and which are not? State reasons for your answer. So here we have 5 questions. Among this, we have to first of all we have to check whether it is a polynomial or not in one variable. Okay, so first question, 3x square minus 3x plus 7. So we know the condition for polynomials. One variable means one variable only have to come in the question. Second thing, what is the condition for polynomial? The powers should be belongs in whole number category. That means it should be a whole number. So here it is one variable because x is the only variable, and the power it is what? 2. Here what is the power? It is 1. So that means what? It is a whole number. So we can say this polynomial, it is a polynomial with one variable. So whatever is our answer, we have to state the reason. So we have to write here, yes, it is a polynomial in one variable. This is the first question's answer. Now come to the next question. Y square plus root 2. Here having only one variable, and that is y, and y's power belongs into whole number. So we can say yes, it is a polynomial in one variable. So this is the answer for that. Now move on to the third question. Cube root of t plus t root 2. Here it is not at all a polynomial. Why? Here one variable only, but this is not a polynomial. Why? Because the variable t's power, it is 1 by 3, because cube root, no, cube roots when we are converting it is 1 by 3. 1 by 3, it is not a whole number. So we can say no, it is not a polynomial. Okay, this is the answer for the third question. Now move on to fourth one. Here the polynomial, it is y plus 2 by y. So it is one variable only. When we are taking the second term's variable y, its power will come -1. Here y's power will come -1. So that why -1 is not belonging in the whole number. So that why this is not a polynomial. So no, it is not a polynomial. Now come to the last question. X raised to 10 plus y cube plus t raised to 50. It is a polynomial, but it is not having one variable. It is more than 3 variable, or more than, that means we can say it is a 3 variable polynomial. So here they ask the condition whether it is a polynomial in one variable. This is a polynomial, but it is not having one variable. That why we can say it is a polynomial with 3 variables. This is the answers for the first question. Now we can move on to the next question. Okay. Question number 2. Write the coefficients of x square in each of the following. So what is coefficient? We know coefficient. Coefficient means the numerical values. Here all the numerical values we know needed, only x square's numerical value. That means we have to write only the coefficient of x square. So let us check. In the first question, 2 plus x square plus x. So x square term or x square variable, this one. Its numerical value not given here. So its mean it is what? 1. So its answer is 1. Second question, 2 minus x square plus x raised to 3. Here this is the term which having x square. Its numerical term here also it is not there. So we can take 1, but sign is here, that is minus sign. So we can say what is the coefficient, that is negative 1. In the third question, x square's coefficient it is pi by 2. Pi by 2. Now in the fourth question, x square, that term it is not there. X variable it is there, not x square it is there. Next one it is the constant term. So they ask only the coefficient of x square. So here it is not there. X square term itself it is not existing. So that means what is the coefficient of x square? That is 0. That's all. Now let us check the third question. Give one example each of a binomial of degree 35 and of a monomial of degree 100. That means in this question we have to write two examples, one for binomial and the other for monomial. Condition is also there, when we are selecting or when we are writing any binomial, its power should be 35. So let us write that. We know binomial means how many terms? Binomial means in that polynomial 2 terms. So any example you can take. For example, 2x plus 13. This is a polynomial and of course having 2 variable, that means 2 term. So it is a binomial. Then this condition also we have to satisfy. What is that? The degree should be 35. So the variable's degree we can write as 35. So this is an example. Any other example also you can write. Two conditions are there. It should be a binomial, then the power should be 35. Then any of the examples you can write. So one only I written here. You can write any other example, no problem. Now next example we have to give for a monomial. Monomial we know having only one term. That means it is a polynomial having only one term. So any one term we can write and its degree should be what? 100. So we can take 7x raised to 100. So this is a monomial and its power it is what? 100. So these are the two examples on the basis of their demand. Okay, this is all for third question. Okay, now let us check the fourth question. Fourth question is like this way. Write the degree of each of the following polynomials. We have to write the degree of each of the polynomials, and we already studied what is the degree of the polynomial. Degree of the polynomial means the highest power. So let us check the first one. 5x raised to 3 plus 4x square plus 7x. In this polynomial, the highest power it is 3. So 3 is the degree of this polynomial. So first question's answer is 3. Second question, polynomial is 4 minus y raised to 2. Here this is the variable and its power it is 2, and that is the highest one. So here the answer it is 2. Now third question, 5t minus root 7. So here this is the variable and this variable's power that is 1 and that is the highest one. So the answer is 1. Now the last question, here they given 3 only. We know 3 is also a polynomial. It is a digit. So we can say it is a constant polynomial. And the constant polynomial's power is what? 0. So 0 is the answer. So this is for fourth question's answer. Okay.